As I walked in here this afternoon or this evening, Joni said, "Oh, by the way, did you get your speech ready? You have to give a little speech." So I was like, "Well, news to me." So I think I'm going to be a little philosophical for everybody. But before I do that, I'm actually going to thank Grandmaster Lim and Mrs. Lim for accepting our invitation for coming over here. I've been with them for many days now, and I've attended all the seminars, and I just have to say they've been unbelievable. So if you could all please give them a round of applause. And Grandmaster Lim would like to speak to all of you in a few minutes here after we get through with a couple of things. My philosophical point to everybody is kind of like, do things when the opportunity presents it to you. And here's what I mean by that. We're, in our second black belt reunion and without Grandmaster Wundershauser. And I don't know about all of you, but I miss him. And it's very important to realize that when you have an opportunity to either be with somebody or an opportunity to do something, don't take it for granted and do it at a later point. I'll give you a little story. Back in the 80s, when I first started out, or I've been around martial arts for a little while, Grandmaster Wundershauser asked me to go to a trip with him, with Pete Jalbert, to New York City. He said, there's a gentleman coming over from Korea that I'd like you to meet. So, being much younger and much naive at that point in time, I declined on going down to New York City. I can't recall the reason why, whether it was work or something like that. To this day, I kick myself in the butt for declining that. Because the gentleman that came over was China Soul, who died a few years later. So the moral of that story, again, is if you have an opportunity to be around somebody who you truly respect, don't take it for granted. Enjoy the moment. And that's about what I have to say.